Hello and welcome to the activity report tutorial. What is an activity report, you ask? The answer is, it is effectively a report detailing, strangely enough, all the activity pretty much in summary format from SIRV. So one receives an email, it's what we call an activity report. It will be over a period of time that you define. It will be sent out at a time you define to a bunch of people, again, that you define. That person will then receive an email with an activity report in there, and it says around things like what incidents there were, what events there were, daily occurrence book, what was included in the daily occurrence book, etc. So the activity report is a very popular feature, an email report telling us about things that have been going on within SIRV over a defined period of time. To get an activity report, we need to have an email account to receive the reports to. So that would be in users. So let's say we've already got some users in SIRV and they're set up with email addresses. The next step is to create a contact list. The contact list is effectively one or more email addresses and users put into a contact list. Then that contact list gets associated with the activity report. So we can have lots of activity reports and lots of contact lists. So let's very quickly create a contact list. Let's call this an example contact list. And then below here, we can click on add members. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some people to, well, I'm just going to add actually just myself to this contact list. If I clicked on search, it would bring me back all of the answers. If I leave this in free text like so, but I'm just going to type in here, Andrew. And if I click on search, I should appear here. And there's one version of me. So I click on back. Importantly, I click on back again. And here is a summary of who's in this contact list. So example contact list has my name, Andrew2, in here. So I'm going to go ahead and save that contact list. So that's my contact list created. Now let's go ahead and create the activity report itself, to which that contact list will receive that activity report. So I've gone to settings icon, notification, activity reports. Click on select next to add report. Let's say this is an example activity report. Now below here, we've got a bunch of options. So we're going to go step by step from top to bottom. The start date is the date that we want this report to start at. If I click on it, it will always default to tomorrow. So today, in actual fact, is the 31st of March. So I'm going to select 31st of March. The time is roughly around the time that it is now. And I want actually this report to come out at 5 p.m. So I've selected 1700. So that's when we're going to get the email sent out. And how often do I want the report sent out? Hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, years. I want it to be daily. Report range, in other words, over what period of time do you want the reports to cover? Very often people will reflect the report frequency with the report range. So you can, and I'm going to leave it as 1 day, but you could say, I just want to know about things that have been going on for the past hour or week, etc. Once I've defined that, I now know my activity report will come out today at 5 p.m. It will show me activity for the last day, and it will come out daily. Below here, we have a bunch of options of buttons. So if I click on these, it will include these features and the activity from these features in the email. So let's say I want to include incidents and events. I want to perhaps include NFC tags and routes. So clicking on that gives me those options. Let's say I want the Ashley route, for example. And then below that, I have some other options. Do I want GPS summary? Yes. Do I want decision tree usage? Yes. And then do I want daily occurrence book? Yes. And let's say I want this particular daily occurrence book not included, and that daily occurrence book not included in the email. Below there, I have this remove detail and only include summary. That effectively means, as it says, you're only going to get summary email. I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to select my contact list, and you'll see that I have another option to select another contact list. So I can create one activity report, which goes out to lots of different activity reports if I want to. And then as soon as I click on save, it will mean that SIRV is programmed to send out today at 5 p.m. and thereafter every day a report covering 24 hours, in other words, one day, and it will include incidents and events, NFC tags and routes, GPS, decision trees, and some daily occurrence books. Click on save, job done. That's how you create activity reports. You can always go ahead and delete them, and I can go back and, of course, edit them if I wanted to at a later time. Hope that helps. Thanks and goodbye.